it's that time of the patch. Yeah, it's that time of the patch. It's time for a player satisfaction survey, and here's my this is gonna be my 2.3 opinion as well. To be honest, 2.3 player satisfaction survey. We're just gonna get this out of the way, and my opinion at the same time, because fuck making two videos. We don't do that. So, anyways, let us start it, and we'll burn through it, and then if I have anything else to say at the end, we will talk about that. Cool. So far, how would you rate the overall experience in Wuthering Waves version 2.3 Fire Pargio of Summer Reunion? What do I think? New content, special event, Cube Derby, companion story, Blaze in the Dark, event quest for someone that are Wither, Resonators, Sandy, Kokona. So I have done everything except for Kokona's story quest. I'm actually going to say somewhat dissatisfied. I'm going to be honest. I know this is a filler patch. Let's keep it a buck. Even if it is a anniversary patch, it's still a filler patch. And to be like, if they put an anniversary patch on the mainline patch, people would be freaking their fuck out. If the anniversary had landed on, let's say, 2.2 or 2.4, best anniversary ever. But because it landed on 2.3, which overall was just literally a filler patch, you had like 2 character stories and 2 new characters, and there was so much drama involved with all this. Yeah, I'm somewhat dissatisfied, which, to be honest, story quests were okay. The one I did, I haven't done Kokodas yet. The characters are fine. My only disappointment with Zanny is she kind of needs other teammates to really pop the fuck off. Sucks. The events are okay, but I haven't really found an event that really draws me in yet. Let's keep it a buck. The Cube and QB Derby. They're good, they're fun, but they're not really gonna capture my attention. It is a fine filler patch. To be honest, though, it has less content than the last filler patch we had. To be real, wasn't that big of a fan. All right, based on your experience in the current version, how satisfied are you with following the story? Based on your experience in the current version, well, if we're talking about overall arching story, I'm fucking down after 2.2, after 2.0, after 2.2. I'm here for the long haul. But if we're talking about 2.3 story, I don't know. I'm gonna guess they're talking about overall on this one. So story, how do I feel about the story? I am very I am overall satisfied, I would say. I think if 2.4 is going to be as good as I think it will be, then that will be bumped up to a very satisfied, to be honest. I do wish, like, I understand the need for a filler patch, but man, if we just didn't have these filler patches, because it goes, everyone knows how this goes: story, filler, story, filler, story, and so on and so forth. And the fillers are just dead patches to an extent, to be real. They're just not that interesting. 2.1 was actually not that bad of a filler patch, but even then I was kind of just checked the fuck out. I just don't like the filler patches. World exploration, very satisfied. Everything's great. Flying, great. I can fucking boat around, great. I can run up walls, great. So much stuff to find. I think they've streamlined world exploration so much better, where it's easier to do, but it doesn't feel bullshit easy to do. So, boom, easy. Environment visuals, very fucking satisfied. 2.0 zone is fucking crazy. 2.2 is crazy. 2.3 didn't add in any new zones, as far as I'm aware. So, looks great. Absolutely gorgeous. I need to upgrade my modder because I got a shitty fucking modder. Yep. Music and sound effects, very satisfied. I think they have massively improved with their music. Holy shit. the music has only gotten better. And if as long as like we project at the same rate we're going right now, the same rate, we're good. We're chilling. I just keep going along that path. Just don't steady out. Just keep her going. Keep going all the way up. I'm here for it. Sound effects. The music, the voice, the vocals and the music are amazing. 2.2 made me tear up at the end. That trailer for Kokona, sort of, not really a story trailer. Performance optimizations. I have a built ass PC. Doesn't matter, for me at least. I'm gonna say unable to rate. They probably know when I send this faction survey. Very satisfied for my build of PC. I'm satisfied. Combat. I am overall satisfied. I think when it comes to bosses, they're killing it. They're doing a great job. Keep it up. I think for end game events like TOA, the Dreaming Deep, it needs more work. Just bring me back the original Elusive Realms. Like basically no changes to be real except for some minor things, and I would be happy. I feel like they keep trying to bring back Elusive Realms and it just doesn't feel as good as Elusive Realms felt. Resonator building. I am somewhat dissatisfied. I think we're all tired of the echoes. I think basically every single character has one set that's 97% to 99% the best thing for that character, and then they have like a second set that like 1%ers use. Let's add some variation in here, please, Lord. Or let's change up Resonator building at all. I do think though for Resonator building in the teams, I want more team slots. 5 is not enough. I need like 10. Please, Lord. I'm at the point where I'm almost capping out on teams. I think there's more elements than there are teams, actually. 2, 3. No, I'm wrong. Am I? Yeah. Resonator visuals. Oh, I am very satisfied with visuals as long as they either stay the same or go up. We've all seen Cardathea's showcases, I'm assuming. It's gonna go up. All right, events and challenges. Okay. I am very dissatisfied. The Cube and QB Derby are okay-ish for an event, I guess. They don't really keep my attention. They're basically daily logins, to be honest. You could do some fun. Actually, to be honest, the QB, you could do some fun like customizations with that and stuff like that. But yeah, the Dreaming Deep was not a fan. I don't know what happened. I could see where they were going from the Elusive Realms with this. It did not hit. They had some aspects I liked of it, where like where your team can I forget what it's called, the JoJo's effect, where you got your 3 ulting at the same time. Oh, I liked that. I loved that when they had that in the, what was it, like 1.4 1.4, I don't know. But it took too long to complete a film. The rewards are fucking whatever. And even when I was doing the film, I wasn't really enjoying it. The story is just a word dump. I don't care. I'm skipping that. And the combat didn't feel as good as the Elusive Realms. Just give me Elusive Realms. If you give me Elusive Realms with 0 changes and you just reset it once a month with new zones and new enemies, and you just let me build my characters the same exact way I used to be able to in Elusive Realms, and maybe you added some extra fun little features, That's all I need. I think that's all most people would want. Because to be real, Elusive Realms was the best, personally, the best endgame that WuWa's had. Elusive Realms is by far my favorite endgame style form of event. You could really that was where you could really pop off with the customization, and that's what I want. Co-op experience, I have done zero co-op. I am uh, unable to rate. I have done zero co-op with anybody at all. I think, as far as my knowledge, I think I don't need to have co-op in this game. This is not the style of game that needs co-op or pushes for co-op. I think if they want to push co-op in this game, you give us a central hub and you let us just hang out with each other in a central hub. That's it. If you really want co-op to pop off, you give us a central hub and we can go do different co-op events from that central hub. Kind of like Monster Hunter does it. I think Monster Hunter has one of the best co-op features, excluding their super complicated way of getting in a party. Other than that, I think that's the future. Just have a hub, people can be there, hang out, and then go do their missions out from there. I think if they wanted to improve the co-op experience, you create a hub, and then you add these challenges or missions or world explorations that extend from that hub that you can go with your friends. I think that's what they should do if they really care about co-op. If you don't care about co-op, just stop giving us co-op. Like, I don't know. I don't see the numbers. UI design. If we're talking about the UI of, I think we're talking about the UI of my, like, let's say when I press escape and I go and I see all my things, like my backpack, my quests, and all that stuff. We're talking about that. I am actually somewhat dissatisfied. Why the fuck do I have to tab over to go to my quests? I know you can hold Alt and you just move the mouse up here and stuff like that. But let me move like my home, whatever the fuck it's called, homepage or whatever. When I press escape or tab and I open my menu and stuff like that, let me customize or move those icons wherever I want them to be. Maybe I want quests on the first page. Maybe I want my backpack on the first page. Maybe I don't give a damn about my team comms and I want to put it on the second page so I don't have to see it. I want to do that. I want to customize my UI. Artistically, it's passable. It seems like a basic UI. There's nothing like when I see this UI, I don't think it's unique to WuWa. I think it's very common in gacha games. I think if they really want a UI system that's unique to WuWa, they need to do a complete overhaul of it. But I think as it is now, it's passing. But let me customize it. Let me move it around, please. I need it. Next, what do you think of the amount of playable content in version 2.3? Let's see. I feel like there was like a lot of events, but they were like either boring, short, or like just a login one where you collect your tokens and stuff. A lot of things required you to like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say the amount of content is small and the actual playtime is short. Not a fan. I think the anniversary is fine. To be honest, though, this didn't even feel like an anniversary. I think if they wanted this to feel like an anniversary, they should have put it on a mainline patch, or just give us a mainline patch. If you want to reward me as a 1-year anniversary, just give me more content. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Give me more story, please. The story is popping the fuck off. That's all I care about. Just give me more mainline stuff. That's my anniversary. You and Kakona looked into I haven't started this quest. We are skipping this. How satisfied are you with Anniversary Resonary Convene? So I have every character. I have had every character. Every character that I wanted more copies of, I have more copies of. This Anniversary Resonator Convene did not apply to me at all. I think it was a good thing to show all the characters or be able to pull all the characters that had previously passed in the last year. I think this is a great thing. I think how it was applied could use some work. What the fuck is the second half? Jinxie, Changli, Carlotta? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, bro, the first half was kind of like an easy pick who you wanted. The second half, if I didn't have all the characters, I'd be stressing my ass off to keep it a buck. I also think it could have been done in a better way. Why are we using our I'm terrible with memorizing things, remembering things what they're called, but the gold currency to pull for these things, these characters, why are we not using the blue ones? I feel like if they made it the blue ones, the ones no one gives a shit about, the free pulls, the blue pulls, no one, it'd be a lot less of an issue. Why are these gold pulls? Like straight up. Really, to be honest, they didn't need to be that, but whatever. Like but yeah. I think though overall, if I didn't own all these characters, I'd be very happy to be like, oh, I get to play or catch up with the characters I missed out. I think I'm overall satisfied. Just the other applications of, if you're gonna give us fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 2 more, you're gonna give us 12 characters to pull for. Give us more polls, Lord, please, or give us more events with a lot of polls in them that are entertaining to do. But I'm gonna say overall satisfied. Did you participate in the Anniversary Resonator Convene? Yes, I got the resonators I want. No, I did not participate. I did not pull for any of the characters because I already have them all. So skip, right? Why didn't you convene for resonators under the Anniversary Resonator Convene banner? I already own them. This is actually curious. Why are they asking this? I'm actually curious why they're asking this. Invested more in other games recently than fit. Their presence in Surrounding doesn't appeal to me. I could see, okay, no specific reason. They're not very strong. Ooh. Kuro was asking the fucking real questions out here. They're not very strong. Ooh. Oh, damn. All right. My experience with them in this version was not great. I've started going with the current team of Resonators. I was more inclined to convene for the version Zanny and Kakona. Oh, damn, they got both of these too. I was more inclined to convene for Resonators that would be available in the future versions. Okay, whoever thought of these questions, whatever, how they thought of these questions to ask the player base, good job, because you know exactly what the players were thinking here. They were like, hey, do you think we're fucking up on the damage too much? Do you think we're unbalancing our characters? Fair. These two, that's a smart question. Yes, I bet you if they hadn't dropped the leak for the combat for Cardathea, or if they haven't shown that fucking trailer for the story trailer for Cardathea, these two wouldn't be, or the bottom one wasn't be an issue. But after you drop that Cardathea one, fucking people didn't give a shit about Kakona. I was slowly chugging along with all my save stuff, working on Zanny. I was like, I'll see Sixer, and then I saw the leak for Cardathea, and I was like, no, I'm done. She's like C2. I don't want to play with you anymore. We're saving for Cardathea, all right? We all know what's going on here. And then Lupa as well looks fucking cool. So cool, great questions. I love it. My answer is, oh, I already own them. How satisfied weapon convene? I am satisfied. Like, Actually, I'm gonna say very satisfied. Why the fuck would you have the characters and not their weapons? This is completely fair to have their weapons along with the characters. Zero issues here. Next page. Based on your experience in the game so far, do you have any additional feedback or suggestions? All right. Let's break it down. At least relatively quickly, because I am eating time like a motherfucker on this questionnaire. So, our survey. Do I have any feedback? The dreaming deep. I misspelled deep. Deep does not feel good to progress. Progress. It's late. Give me some sympathy. Does not feel good to progress through. It's late. It takes too long for the amount of rewards given and the customization does customization and build craft does not feel as good as Elusive Realm. I'm gonna be honest, 2.3 was not as I was not a big fan of 2.3 overall. I mean, I'm not usually a big fan of filler patches in general, so yeah. And then the anniversary just didn't feel like an anniversary. Yeah, there were events. Yeah, there were rewards. But when I think of like an anniversary in a game, I kind of think like we're gonna have to turn the world into like an anniversary. Like you know how like every game has like a Christmas in the world. You know? 1 year anniversary of Solaris being created or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I think this is good enough for talking about Dream Deep. I was not a fan of Dream Deep. I was super hyped for Dreaming Deep, and I was super let down for Dreaming Deep. Just give me the amount of buildcraft and customization I could do in Elusive Realm. I loved it. It was fun. I didn't give a fuck about the rewards in Elusive Realm. I just had fun playing it. Give me it back, please. Okay, Dreaming Deep. The events were boring. They were passable. The events were passable. Other than that, I just wasn't into it. Though my shorekeeper, she won every race, and I put all my coins into her every single time. And she won. She won overall. Hell yeah. What else am I thinking? For an anniversary, the world did not feel like it was an anniversary. I misspelled that. I would like let's say, is it Raguna or Renacida? I think it's Raguna is the city. I would like the main cities to change or be like a festival to celebrate the anniversary instead of the anniversary being only in our events tab and oh my gosh, and convene tab. So what I mean by this is the world didn't feel like it was like an anniversary. The only place that felt like I was having a 1-year anniversary in this game was the events tab, which makes sense to an extent, and the convene tab. If I did not look into those at all, I would not know it was an anniversary. The world, like, we have two main cities, the Jinzhou and Raguna. I think it's Jinzhou. Could be wrong. Where's a Huanglong? No, it's Jinzhou. Make those places have like fucking like, we're in a Raguna. This place has festivals all the time. Make it be like a festival. Make the player feel like you're in a festival, a 1-year anniversary festival where you can walk around and people are having a party. They're I don't know. Let's make something up. All right, I'm not that like. If you want it to feel like an anniversary, make the players feel like they are having an anniversary in the game. The only time I felt like I was doing anything anniversary like when I was looking at the convene or when I was looking at the events tab. And let's be honest, the events tab didn't really draw you into the anniversary feel. Yeah, the cube one with the cake and stuff like that sort of did. But it was hit or miss for some people, to be honest. The party cake thing. I still liked it. I had a lot of fun. But if you just didn't make it some, oh, it's this alternate universe where we're having a festival or some shit, just do like a quick little reskin of Raguna. It's the festival of fucking something, 1-year anniversary. Or you can make it something else, but you know what I mean. Make the player feel like they're having an anniversary, because I don't think players felt like they were a part of a 1-year anniversary at all. It just felt like it was a filler patch with extra events added on, and then that was it. Like that's literally this whole patch felt like was a filler patch with extra events. Now the events were fine. Some of them were good. Some of them were okay. I didn't like a couple of them. I don't think any of the events were fucking amazing. Peak content, to be honest. But yeah. Anywho, that's all I had to fucking say about this. It was a filler patch. What am I supposed to say? Get rid of all the filler patches?